Hey, what's going on everybody, Shivam here, and in this video I'll give you my recommendation for a gaming laptop under 1 lakh rupees, or you can say $1,000. So let's get into it. Let me kick things off by talking what we are looking in a gaming laptop under 1 lakh rupees. So we want a good gaming laptop with optimum performance and also provide the best bang for our buck, which means it can play modern titles without hiccups and also provide best value for our money. So before we get into it, I want to put a quick disclaimer. Technology is getting older and older every day. It's getting older than you think. So this video might not be relevant after 6 months or a year. It depends on when you're watching this video. But anyways, this is my recommendation for a gaming laptop under 1 lakh rupees or $1,000. So the best gaming laptop what I found was, and also end up buying, is the ASUS ROG Strix GL503GE. And the specs go something like this. It's packing an Intel i7 8th generation 8750H 6-core CPU, NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti with 4GB DDR5 GPU, 8GB of DDR4 RAM, but you can easily upgrade this to 32GB of RAM from the back panel. We also get 128GB NVMe SSD, which is again upgradable, and along with that we also get 1TB of 7400 RPM firecuda hard drive. There is also an i5 model available with very similar specs, which you can also check out. Also, links to both of these laptops are down below. Other than specs, the laptop is covered with brushed metal finish on the top with an ASUS logo which lights up red, and all the rest of the laptop is kept black. There is not much of RGB thing going on this laptop except for the keyboard, which is pretty standard among all gaming laptops. The laptop is also very standard in size, similar to any 15.6-inch laptop with a weight of 2.6 kgs, and I do feel it's a bit bulky. Now there are also a lot of inputs and outputs on this laptop, which includes one USB 3.1 Type-C Gen 2 port, 3 USB 3.1 Gen 1 ports, one USB 2.0 port, one mini display port 1.2, one HDMI 1.4, one RJ45 jack, one SD card slot, a 3.5mm headphone and microphone combo jack, and can sync and lock. Moving on to the display on this laptop is 15.6-inch 120Hz TN display. I would rather love to see an IPS panel, but when it comes to gaming, this doesn't disappoint with a response time of 3 milliseconds, and the 120Hz make it look buttery smooth. Now as far as the performance goes, this laptop performs as you would expect from the specs. This can easily handle demanding titles, as I have tested Far Cry 5 at normal settings and it gives an average frame rate of 66 FPS. Now if you bump this up to ultra setting, the laptop takes a hit and you would get an average FPS of 44. And if you're wondering about the temperature of this laptop, then this gets up to 75 to 78 degrees Celsius, which is mostly expected from a gaming laptop, but you can use a cooling pad to cool this down. Along with temperature, one thing I also want to mention here is that the fans on this thing are very noisy and makes a loudness of 50 decibels, which sometimes ruin the gaming experience. Now moving further, if you talk about the build quality, so the build quality of this laptop is excellent. The metal top gives it a solid build, and this is something I can look up to for years to come. I did find some flex in the bottom panel, but that was not much you should worry about. Also talking about the flex, you will find a bit of flex in the keyboard, but this won't be as bad as you get on other gaming laptops. And as far as the keyboard goes, the keyboard is pretty fantastic to use. The keystroke is good and travel distance is pretty normal, so you will enjoy playing games on this laptop. So the last thing I want to talk about in this video is the pricing of this laptop. So the GL503GE comes at a price of 95,000 rupees on Amazon.in and also $1,099 on Amazon.com for the i7 version. And if you want to save some money, you can also check out the i5 version, which is priced at 80,000 rupees or $1,000. But I highly recommend you should get the i7 version if you can. Now I know there are a few issues with this laptop here and there, but when you're looking at the price of this laptop, it is generally considered as a budget laptop. So you will have some compromises here and there, but if the performance is good, we don't care about much anything else. So if you want to take a look at this laptop, you can check out the links down below in the description. Also do let me know guys what you think about this type of content on the channel in the comments down below. And that wraps up my video. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, just click the like button below, share this video with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.